Hi, so I know this is not what you asked for, but I figured on the occasion of this 10-year anniversary of the founding of the City Bells, it was probably a good idea to put on record just a quick, the briefest possible history or origin story of the founding of the City Bells. Because I don't know what kind of legends or folklore have are told these days, if anything, about how the City Bells got started. But it really was it was just so fortuitous. It was great stroke of luck that Sam Attenborough and I sat next to each other in chapel choir as freshmen. We knew that each other liked to sing because you know we were both in chapel choir, but we were also both from New England, from like not far apart at all, and we had both we got to talking. We realized that we had both done a cappella in high school, and that really wasn't an option for us, it seemed, at St. Joe's. So the two of us, being still high on our high school a cappella careers, we started to do our research and see how we could go about making a women's a cappella group on campus. Now, important to note that Sam Attenborough and I both went to all girls high schools, so singing with boys wasn't something that we were familiar with at all. So when it came to founding an a cappella group, co-ed was not in our comfort zone. I mean, I was a freshman coming out of all girls school. Boys weren't in my comfort zone still. But we thought that we could do our best work and like we would really be able to make this happen if we were doing an all girls a cappella group. So we ran that by the Office of like Activities or whatever. And they told us, oh, well, we already have one. What? Like, wouldn't we know? Wouldn't we be able to find record of that if there was an all girls or even an a cappella group, period? And it turned out that there was, about one semester before us, 54th and City was founded. And they were also decidedly single gender, like all men a cappella group. So we were not invited. So once we got past that hurdle of convincing the school that we were lacking a women's a cappella group, we had to collect enough people to sign paperwork that said that we wanted to be a club. And from that very first meeting, I knew that it was going to be great. We got such an amazing collection of people. Many were already in music-related activities on campus, whether it was, our social circle was chapel choir and university singers. But very quickly, we also got some theater folk and even just some people who the big choirs weren't for them. That wasn't something they were interested in, but a small singing group, that was something that they were interested in. And everyone came from different backgrounds. Everyone brought different skills to the table. So we started getting together to sing. When we first filled out the paperwork, we had to set up the hierarchy of the organization. We had such a collaborative mindset. Like, we wanted to be as much a team as possible that we really didn't want to have like a president, vice president setup. So originally, I fell into the position that we called the master of ceremonies. Like, I was running the meetings and stuff like that. But we very quickly realized that we kind of had to adopt the language. So I ended up being City Bell's first president. Sam was not interested in that role, so thankfully I didn't have any competition in those early days. But it really was, everyone worked together. I was not the best leader. I definitely had weaknesses that were filled in by a multitude of other people. We had to figure out who could play piano well enough to play with us. We experimented with things like recording tracks when, our technology wasn't where it is now. So trying to record the tracks to practice from was hard. None of us had arranging experience, and we figured out how to do that. I've to date only arranged one song, and it took forever. And I bet if I tried it again, it would be a little faster, but still, like, that's not my area of expertise. But more importantly, that first show, we were so proud of ourselves. But if you ever get a chance to watch the video, we look like deer in headlights. We sang fine. We looked terrible. We looked so terrified. And to compare that to our last show as seniors, because, a big bulk of that original crew was class of 2011. We all graduated at the same time. Like, most of us stuck around through the rest of our career there at St. Joe's. And comparing that first show with the last show was amazing. The things that we worked towards. Thinking about the first auditions when we had no idea what to do, but we knew we needed more members. That it was a disaster. Oh, we made it work, but we didn't know what we were doing. And then the last couple auditions, to be thinking, would we even make it in under our current standards? And to be honest, I don't think I would have. Even that last audition, we had very high standards. We wanted to be leaving behind the best possible group we could be leaving behind. And I have to say that I am so proud of all of you who've made it how it is now, because you're doing such amazing things, bigger and better things than I ever imagined would happen in the first 10 years. And I can't even begin to imagine what great things are going to happen over the next 10 years. Because I am sure that City Bells is going to be around for a really long time. And I'm so proud of you all. I know that no one at this point knows who I am, but I keep track of what you all are up to, and if I wasn't so far away, I would be there in a heartbeat for every show. So I think that we all deserve a pat on the back for being part of those first 10 years of the City Bells. And make sure you teach those freshmen well so that they can pass along all these wonderful things to the next round of City Bells.
My name is Samantha Attenborough, and I remember when City Bells was just an idea I was talking about over dinner in the old Hawk's Nest with Bridget Grogan. I am so happy to see what City Bells has become today, and my hope for all the future Bells and girls who aspire to be part of the City Bells is that they have just as much fun as we did those first few founding days back in 2007.
Hi ladies, my name is Callie and I joined City Bells before it was an official group. My favorite part about City Bells was coming up with the name and spending time with some wonderful ladies to make the group a reality. I remember creating City Bells t-shirts. I still wear them, and I hope current and future girls leave with wonderful memories. I know I did. Love you.
Hi City Bells. For those of you who I have not yet gotten to meet, my name is Ange Rocco. I graduated from St. Joe's back in 2015, so almost 3 years ago, and I'm actually current Belle Eliza's older sister. Hey, Liz. So I first heard about City Bells at my Accepted Students Day when I was a senior in high school way back in 2011. And I met Tina, who was the president then, Tina Eccleston. And then throughout the summer, I proceeded to stalk email Tina to find out more about the group. And then I ended up auditioning that fall, and the rest is history. I served as our cherub for a bit, and then our PR and marketing person, and then finally our president for my part of my junior and senior year. And it went way too quickly. What City Bells means to me is friendship. It is being surrounded by fantastic women who just inspire you to be the best version of yourself. And what I want more than anything for the current Bells is, number one, to enjoy every second because it goes way too quickly. And number two, to recognize that each and every one of you are here for a really important reason. Each one of you brings very unique skills and personality traits and talents to this group that the City Bells need right now. So please never doubt the power of that. I know that for me, back in my day, it was really easy to get caught up in the mindset whenever people that I really looked up to graduated. It was really easy to get caught up in the mindset of, oh, well, this person brought so much to the group and things will never be the same and will never be as good as we were when XYZ person was here. Those are the good old days and now they're done. That couldn't be further from the truth. So what I want for all of you and what I challenge all of you to do, current Bells, is to, really think about what you looked up to most about those upperclassmen, and then also take some time to think about the unique leadership traits and skills that you bring to the table, and the different personality traits that you bring to this group that set you apart and make a difference, because there are a lot of them for each of you. And then I really challenge you to compare those lists and for you to think about how you can use your unique skills to continue to make these the good old days, because they are. The good old days didn't stop when that person you really looked up to graduated. Now you're that person for other girls in the group and for future Bells to come. I am incredibly honored to be part of City Bells history. I wish I could be there in person today. I have such FOMO right now, but I'm at a work event. I love you all, and happy 10 years, City Bells.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I'm one of the founding members of the City Bells. One thing I'll always remember is how much of a sisterhood we really had and how much we supported each other, whether it was in the music or whatever was going on in our personal lives. So I'll always remember that. It was such a great experience for all of us. I'm so proud of the group for being around and thriving for 10 years. It's amazing how far the group has really come since we started it in our friend's dorm room 10 years ago. So here's to 10 more years. Bye.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Christine Dignam. I joined City Bells in 2011, and I'm coming at you live from my parents' house where I live. My favorite thing about City Bells was having AGDP every week. That's an all-girl dance party for those of you who don't know. I remember that City Bells was super fun, my favorite activity that I did in college, and it was so awesome to be able to hang out with super cool girls who just happened to be amazingly talented. So loved that. And what I would want current Bells to know is that these are the best years, and City Bells is such a special thing to have as a memory. So live it up. Try to soak in every moment and just enjoy singing next to some of your best friends.
Hi, my name is Tina Eccleston. I joined City Bells in spring of 2009, right after they were founded. My favorite part about City Bells was coming together with a group of women who also really loved music and who were so extremely talented. I remember that City Bells was one of the best experiences I had in college. I made my best friends in City Bells, and we did some amazing things all together. I hope that future bells and current bells are continuing to spread our love of music and a cappella.
Hi, my name is Eliza Rocco. I am a sophomore communications major. I joined City Bells in fall 2016. I love all aspects of performing and singing, and being able to be in a group with such amazing, amazing women. I'll always remember Bells as an amazing, fun, crazy, kooky group of women who love to sing and empower one another.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I joined City Bells in 2014, my freshman year. I'm a senior now. I'm an entertainment marketing major, and I love putting on my own concerts in the shower. I will remember City Bells as a place where I was able to join 15 to 20 girls and just able to share our experiences through our singing, and I just love my bells.
Hi, my name is Allie Sechak, and I joined City Bells as a freshman in 2014. I've been lucky to have been in it for my 4 years, as I am now a senior and will be graduating very soon. I am an English major with theater and faith justice minors, and I joined the City Bells because I love to sing and I love performing, and I am so excited to have been able to do that my last 4 years here at St. Joe's. The one thing I will take away from the City Bells, from my experience here, is just the community that and the family that these girls have given me. And I am so excited to see where the City Bells will continue to go. 10 more years from now, I'm excited to see where they'll be. And yeah, thanks.
Hi, I'm Hannah Lobley. I'm a junior psychology major. I joined the City Bells in the fall of 2015, so the first semester of my freshman year. And I love being able to continue my love for performing and music since I was in high school, since I was little, into this group now. And I will remember the City Bells as a group of very strong and inspirational women that have taught me to keep my love for music alive.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Stevenson. I am a freshman at St. Joe's. I actually joined City Bells in the fall of 2017. I am an ed and special ed major, and with a minor of faith justice. I joined the City Bells because I love to sing, and I had never done a cappella, but my favorite movie is Pitch Perfect, so why not do an a cappella group? And an all-female choir is what I was used to in high school. And something that I'll remember the City Bells as is a group of girls that are not just friends but also sisters.
Hi, my name is Bridget Grogan, and I co-founded the City Bells in 2008. My favorite part about being in the City Bells was just the real team mentality, that we were there for each other, not just about the singing stuff, but if we had any problems or issues on campus, it was it was a team in the truest sense of the word, and a great group of friends. I remember the City Bells as a collaborative environment, someplace that we worked as a team and we all wanted hands-on as many projects as we could, and we're supportive of each other's endeavors, and worked to really build it up to be the best that it could be. What I hope for current and future Bells is that they not only experience those wonderful, collaborative, team-oriented, and really deep friendship qualities of the original Bells, but also that they can take those things on with them. As you know, we've got Bell alumni in all different careers in all different parts of the country, and we are all living that that life, like our Magis, best women helping women lifestyles out there in the real world, taking everything that we learned from Bells, from City Bells, and translating it into our careers.